Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Wait, I'll just be back. Kim, talk to them first. I'll just get my charger for a bit because I only got like 2% here. Wait a moment.
Sure. We'll wait for others. So thank you everyone for joining the session for today. So we will make it as quick as possible because I know you guys has other things to do. But thank you. We appreciate your time. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Very good.
I'm
Thank
doing
you.
good.
Thank you so much. So others are actually trying to trickling in. One moment. 1 second.
Wow, we got a lot of alumni today. Amazing. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Hi, Sakura. Long time no see. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I see we have, how many do we have, Kim?
I think we have
I'm just a
40.
note taker. I like note taker.
Well,
Let's see, because I don't think. Okay, one, two, three. We have like four, five, six, seven. Seven note taker. Eight, nine, 10. 10 minus 48. That like 38, maybe?
we have one
38.
joining. We have one. Yeah. Mhm.
We have a lot of note
Yeah.
taker. Yeah, definitely. We got a lot, but that's okay. I know you guys are really excited to have this meeting with us as well, and we are so excited to have you back this year. So yay! Please clap yourself because you are joining you champions again this year. That's amazing. Kim, can you please record this meeting for us to be able to start already if that's all right?
Yeah, it's done. It's already
Oh,
recording.
recorded.
Yeah.
That's great. So I'd like to introduce myself first, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the poll. Actually, we'll do the poll first before the introduction. Kim, can you please do the poll for a bit so that we can talk with them also?
Sure.
Alrighty, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Okay. If you guys can open your camera, would really appreciate it as well. So we could get to see your beautiful faces. So if you can open it, I would appreciate it. If you can, that's all right. All right. Okay. If you can, do you guys see the poll, please? Like do this, like thumbs up. You can see it? All right, that's great. Alrighty. Okay. This is actually really great questions. I've never read this. Kim did this, so thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate you. And I don't see any responses though. Let's see. You can't see it? Who can see here? Okay. You know what? Let me just go ahead and run it again. Kim, can you please make me a host if that's all right? Or at least a co-host? Okay. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, I can see it now. Do you see it, Brianna?
No, for
Oh
some
no, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. We'll talk about it anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you some questions and tell you the choices later. Thank you, Brianna. But you guys can, like, some of you guys can see it, right? 29 of you already answered. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay. I'm gonna give you maybe like 30 seconds more. 30 or 20. No, actually, let's say 40. Just gonna go ahead and wait for your answer. Okay, 30 out of 49 already answered. That's great. All right, all right. Okay, let's see. All right, I think we do. Like, are you guys still answering this right now? Are you all done? Yeah, okay. Um, Kim, please end the poll and share the results, please. Thank you. All right. So, first question here. Do you see yourself as a leader? And most of you answered yes. Some of you answered not yet, but I'm working on it, which is great because you are working on it. And one answered nope. I would like to know who answered nope, though. And I do hope you learn a lot from this meeting as well that we're gonna have. Because stepping up as a breakout room leader is already like a step for you guys to be able to be a leader yourself. So I just want to know who answered nope. I wanna talk to that alumni, if that's all right. Who's that? None? All right, none. But I'd like to ask whoever answered not yet, but I'm working on it. Just one of you guys. Hands up. No? No one answered? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and call on
Amy.
name.
I
Sorry, help.
actually see Amy raising her hands. Yeah.
Oh, Amy. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna say like I feel like I always struggle to
Mm-hmm.
role of a leader just because I get really nervous. So that's why I said like not yet, but I think I'm hoping like with this program right here actually turn into one. So that was just my thing.
Wow, that's amazing. Yes, thank you so much for that great answer, Amy. And yes, you're right. It's so hard to be a leader sometimes because we are a little bit shy, a little bit quiet, and also very like as well as me. I talk a lot right now, but guys, I did come to a point where I don't even know how to talk to people. So, like talking and just building up the confidence made me this way, very talkative, as you can see. So, yeah, thank you so much for that, Amy. Appreciate you. All right, for the second question, what kind of leader are you? And then most of you answered or chose calm and quiet. And I'm just so really like not confused, but like what's that word? I just want to know who answered. Any one of you who answered calm and quiet. Like calm and quiet leader. Hands up. No? Paula was like hesitating. Paula, did you choose the common quiet leader?
Yes, I did choose that.
Oh, wow, amazing. So can you please explain more of that as to why you are
Um,
common quiet? Hmm.
I'd say I'm calm and quiet 'cause I feel like I don't like raise my voice or anything. I'm just kind of there.
You're just kind of there. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Because I think most of you guys, most of you here are still starting college, right? For Kevin, you went through a stage where you are also like calm and quiet, right? Or were you, go ahead, Kevin.
I feel like I definitely when I was starting off with youth champions, I was more of like the calm and quiet, but then just as like year progressed, it's just like just loud and proud of your work, you know, like eventually you come to a point where like you've done a bunch of work with like just youth champions or just with yourself that you feel proud of it and you like want people to know what you accomplished.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Kevin. And yes, for all of you guys, like what Kevin said, we're going to come to a point where we grow up and really just build our own confidence and be loud and proud. At your age, how young are you, Paula?
I'm 17.
Yes, when I was 17, I'm also very calm and quiet, unlike what I am right now. I just turned 24, and yeah, I'm already loud. So as you can see, it actually also comes with years and age and also experience. So you'll come to that point, Paula. Thank you so much for answering. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the number 5 because we're running out of time. If leadership was a food, what would it be? And then most of you, or actually, it's like a little bit of like both pizza and ice cream. And I'd like to know who chose the barbecue ribs because this one is different. Like 3 of you guys answered this. I'd like to know who chose this and why. Can you please raise your hands up? If not, I'm gonna call on you guys. No one? No one? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and call on Emily Andrade. What did you choose?
I didn't pick that one. I picked the pizza. If I'm not mistaken, I think that one was it brings like people together. It's more like a collaborative environment. I think that's something that like at least in the places that I've been in, I feel like that's the tendency that I've like had to deal with as compared to
Mhm.
the barbecue one. I don't really remember that one, but I identify more with the pizza.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Emily. I really do love your answer. But I'd like to really catch who answered the barbecue ribs. Can I please have David? David, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, what did you choose, David?
I actually chose the barbecue ones.
Oh wow. Wow. I'm such a great guesser, I think. But yes, David, why did you choose the barbecue ribs?
Can you remind me of the description again?
Bold, flavorful, and leaves a lasting impression.
Um, I feel like from the like I took most like when I looked at the barbecue ribs, I especially
Mhm.
wanted to emphasize like the bold because it takes a lot of like courage to step in front of others. And you need to be bold to say some things because oftentimes when you step up into that leadership position, the people that you're like leading, they're gonna tend to like pay attention to what you say.
Definitely. Thank you so much for that, David. Appreciate you. All right, so we are done with our poll, everyone. I do hope we are closer now. Kidding. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce myself first before we start, and maybe you can do a little bit of an introduction. Or do we have time? Oh, I don't think we have, but I'll just go ahead and do my introduction, and then Kim can do the next. So I am Sheila. I'm the program supervisor of Youth Champions, I think for a year now. And I handle the program and spearhead everything that goes with the program. And I really am excited for you guys, especially that I saw that you guys applied for the Alumni Leadership Institute, and it's such an amazing opportunity for you as well to learn more, to do field trips with us, and also to earn this year. So I really am excited for you guys to be here. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Kim as well. Kim, go ahead.
Hi everyone, nice meeting you all. So my name is Kim. I am an alumni and student success. So I'm also a program administrator. So I am an event assistant. So we now have an event coordinator, which is Melissa, and you will be meeting her on site. So that's all for me.
Thank you, Kim. So Kim actually handles a lot like me. So Kim used to used to be an executive assistant of Michelle until she did the what was that, Kim? Like the field trip stuff, and then now the student and alumni success lead, which is really amazing. But yes, guys, we do change roles here like quite a lot. But we are currently covering a lot, and that is all for you as well. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and start. But before we start, do you guys have any questions that you'd like to learn from here and from our discussion today? Anyone? Okay, none. Thank you. All right. So let's just go ahead and start. All right. Go to page 2, Kim. Thank you. All right. So the purpose of this training is for you to be equipped, especially with the tools and skills and confidence to step into your leadership roles that inspires, guide, and support current students. So you guys know that for most of you, I think let's just say from what I remember last year, Stacy, Kevin was one of the alumni institute like leader that did breakout rooms as well. So that was amazing, and which is why actually we just started this last year and now we're doing it again, which is really an amazing opportunity for alumni to be able to be with Youth Champions again, to do the field trips with us, and to help our students right now as well. So I think that's all. Go to the next slide, Kim. Okay, so for this training, or by the end of this training, participating alumni will be able to, like, first understand your roles, responsibilities, and impact and as an alumni leader. Second is strengthen key leadership skills, communication, mentoring, networking, and collaboration. We're gonna do a little bit of like a training session there as well at the end. Third is confidently lead breakout rooms and support student engagement. And this is what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about of the things that we're gonna do later. Fourth is contribute meaningfully to the alumni network and Youth Champions community. Serve as a positive role model by sharing personal experiences and building trust, and prepare for key field trip roles such as registration, lunch team, AV, bus captain, care team, and other volunteer responsibilities. Go ahead to the next slide, Kim. Thank you. Okay, so here is why stepping up as an alumni leader truly matters. And I'd like to call in someone just so I can know your answer to this. So, Why does you keep the legacy alive in here? And I just want to know your opinion. Anyone can answer that. Like, raise your hands up if you can. Okay, I might have to call someone. Sakura, why do you think that you keep the legacy alive is in here?
I think it's mostly in there because, of the fact that when you're new student, you learn a bunch of stuff from the people who have already done it. And so when you come around again, you become those people to pass down the information, all the stuff that you learn to the new people so you can keep continuing that. So that's what I think it means to keep the legacy alive.
Oh my God, that's such a that's just such a great answer, Sakura. Thank you so much. And yes, it hits right to the bone. As an alumni leader, guys, you carry the heart of the youth champions with you. So you show to the current students that the journey doesn't stop at graduation. It grows. Your presence helps to preserve the program, spirits and values and mission as well. And you are all legacy of you champions, the alumni that we have, the projects that we have, the field trips that we have, you are actually the legacy. And like we are just so proud that you are the legacy of your champions. And you do know what that means, right? Of being a legacy. Is that correct? Chevelle, do you have any opinion about being a legacy?
Um, being a legacy, like you hold that honor to those who were before you and then those who will come after you. So you leave that like mark, not only from like what you did, but from what you want others to continue.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Chevelle. Oh my God, we are off to a great start, guys. Thank you so much, Sakura and Chevelle. Appreciate you. All right. So, I'd love to ask someone as well, why is you feel the gaps were needed is in there on the stepping up as an alumni leader truly matters. I'm gonna ask Catherine.
I think as alumni we have like certain experiences as like we were once students, and if they have any questions we can ask from our point of view, which could be valuable.
Oh my God, you guys are so great with such great answers. Thank you so much, Catherine. But yes, you are gonna fill those gaps. You are gonna mentor. You are gonna support or lead breakout rooms, and you are gonna share your personal like experiences with the students as well in the breakout room. So you fill the gaps where needed. If a student has a question about something, and if you are on that breakout room or if you are on that field trip, you answer that. You answer that for them, because they are just genuinely curious. When you guys were a student and you are a student right now, you are genuinely curious about things, right? So to have someone as an alumni leader is something really great, because for me, if I have an alumni leader, I'd ask that senior what I need to know, right? Especially they're in high school right now and you guys are in college. So if they wanted to know something about what happens at college, you answer that. So I think that's great. Thank you so much, Catherine. All right. So I'd like to also ask, let's see here. I'm gonna call in someone. Okay, Georgina, why is you build a community that lasts in here?
Just for me, it means that we're able to connect with both students and ourselves to bring those experiences, those answers, solutions to problems, and to just like previous people have said, fill in the gaps where needed and
Mhm.
be that community that they need here in school and like in life.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Georgina. You guys are so amazing with these answers. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, for you build a community that lasts. That also includes guys like, for example, if you know like an internship opportunity that they can do after college, you share that with them. If you are comfortable sharing that with students, if you would like to introduce students to campus resources as well, like we had last time, I think that was like Diana Gomez. We were talking about taxes and she was sharing like a resource where she found like new information about taxes that high school can learn on. So those are the things that is an example of building a community that lasts as well. Like you build a community, you build that connection with the student, you build youth champions community is amazing. So I think doing things like this for students is also amazing as well, and would give you a sense of fulfillment, like helping students. Because if you guys were still high school and someone is an alumni, you'd like to get that kind of help as well, right? Right? Like, tell me if I'm right. All right. So, okay, I think we're done with that. And of course, you're a role model. You are an alumni. Some of you are already in all of you are already in college. You are like, I think you are not, I think you are an inspiration to all of our high school students. Because, for example, not all high school students can go to college, right? For example, for me, like, I did not finish college. So I always look up to those who finished. I always look up to those who can. So for you guys to be able to be a role model, people, students would be like, "Oh, I want to be just like her. I want to be just like them. I want to be able to enter this college. I want to be able to like go to Stanford, to Harvard, or to any other schools that is in there that of course requires, like entrance exam. You are a role model of someone. You just don't know that, but you need to act like you are, because you are a role model. I'm always so genuinely, I envy you guys for being able to go to college. I mean, I didn't have that kind of resources when I was like 2019, like 20 or 19. So, yeah, you are a role model for me too, if you guys didn't know. Which is why I'm gonna finish college next year, hopefully. And yes, that's it. And then for the fifth one is you shape the future. Why is you shape the future here, Amy?
Um, I'd say it's here because I think for sure, like, especially since we're so young, we are part of that future. So
Mhm.
especially since we also help like other students and people who are also younger than us, we help them so
Mhm.
that hopefully help someone else. And then that's how like you create more prepared students and more, people prepared for life because it's always changing. So I think like being like an alumni and guiding others definitely makes like a better future where people are more informed, hopefully. And you have, because I know, like you said, you didn't have like resources like that when you were like
Yeah.
when you were younger, maybe you just didn't have them too. So I
Mhm.
think like this is a great way for the future because it's a way to get resources out there.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, you guys are so amazing. I can't even like give you enough compliments for giving such amazing answers. Thank you so much, Amy. Appreciate that. All right. So do you guys have any questions particularly to this side? Anyone? One, two, three. All right. Let's go to the next slide. No one said anything after the 3 second. Go ahead, Kim. All right. So what will be your role as an alumni leader? So we're gonna have a lot of roles here. As an alumni leader, you'll play an active and meaningful role in supporting both current students and the youth champions community. So those roles will include first mentorship. Yeah, sorry. Second is event participation. Third is breakout room leader, advocacy, and then networking. So let's talk about mentorship. Mentorship first. So for mentorship, that actually means that, like what I said a while ago, you mentor the students by being into these breakout rooms. Like if they ask you questions, you answer. Like you are the role model for them, and you are, like when you when you go to these breakout rooms and them asking questions, and you share your personal stories about going to college or anything particularly about your life that they can relate to, you're already mentoring them. You get what I mean? Okay. So, I'd like to know Catherine McSab's opinion about this. What are the other ways of mentoring a student as an alumni?
Well, I think, like you said, sharing like any like experiences that you've had, personal experience. Also, if you know any opportunities or maybe connecting them with someone else that could help. Like, for example, if they're like going to like coding or something, you could introduce like a summer camp to them.
Definitely. That's a great one, Catherine. And yes, like connecting them to someone who could help them as well is such a great offer of mentorship. So I think that's great. And then the second one is event participation. We will talk about this in the next slide. And then third one is breakout room leader. For the breakout room leader, guys, you go into these breakout rooms and you lead. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about that also on the next slide, like full information about what it is, and advocacy and also networking. Go ahead to the next slide, Kim. Thank you. All right. So, what skills and impact can you make as an alumni leader? So, skills you can develop while being an alumni leader, and I really do hope I know you can, especially if you're leading breakout rooms. First is leadership and leadership and mentorship. Guide, inspire, and support others as they grow. Second is event planning and organization. So, coordinate alumni gatherings, reunions, and workshops that keep connections strong. Third is public speaking and storytelling. So this one is very important for me, or for any of you, because when you go into these breakout rooms, you motivate the students by telling your personal stories. You motivate them by what you say about a certain topic. Like those things, you are gonna really be good at public speaking and storytelling. I am not like this when I started U Champions. I don't know how to talk in front of people. I don't even know how to talk in front of students. Like literally, I'm so shy. So when you are going into when I was in the breakout rooms and talking to the students, it made me feel really confident. So this is a first. If you guys are not there yet, of course, we are still building our confidence, right? Even up until even now, I still need to be much more confident than I am right now because we keep building it. This is like being a breaker room leader is something that will help you be more confident about yourself, about the way you talk in public, the way you speak, and the way you storytell. So that is very important for you guys to build, especially during this whole duration of U Champions program. And then fourth one is community building. Foster a sense of pride, belonging, and purpose among fellow alumni. Go ahead to the next slide, Cam. Alrighty. So, yes, this is actually the breaker room leadership thing that you do have to know. So, when you are into these breaker rooms, there are a lot of things that I would tell you guys, especially on how to handle it. But most of you guys already handled it, like last year and also the summer book club, and you guys did such a great job. But yes, you shouldn't forget this part as well. Be prepared with discussion prompts before the session, and all of you did it, especially for those who were in the summer book club. We do have discussion prompts on that. Second is listen for instructions from main facilitators. So this one is a very tricky part, guys. You know why? Because even if we do have breakout room prompts, some facilitators would have their own questions to ask to the students. So it is our job as well as a staff to write those questions on the chat box before you go into these breakout rooms, because that is what you're going to talk in the breakout rooms. But at the same time, you do have to listen as well, because what if it's too late for us to type it because they want you guys in the breakout room already? So we want you guys to have an active listening skill in terms of them or facilitators giving you guys an instruction on how to handle breakout rooms, or no, not how to handle, but the question that you guys need to talk about in the breakout room. Do you guys have any other like experiences where you guys don't know what to talk in the breakout room? I just want to ask, like anyone. I'm so sure you guys already did that. Oh wait, let me ask Amy. Amy, have you ever had that like situation where you don't know what to talk in the breakout room because you don't know the question?
Yes. When sometimes when there's like a certain question and I really just don't know how to answer it, I'm just like stuck there saying and it's just
Yeah.
bad.
Thank you so much, Amy. Appreciate that. Go ahead, Kevin. Kevin, I appreciate you for raising your hand. Go
I
ahead.
feel like at first when I started, we would go through the questions really, really fast, and then I would be stuck with like 5 minutes left, and I'm like, okay, we're done. But like, we would have to sit in a breakout room, and then I'm like, wait, I can just ask them, like, if I'm done with the prompts, I'm like, I can just like talk to the students, like ask them like, hey, how's your day going? Like how's school? Just like make them feel seen. So
That's
it's just simple stuff, like simple human interaction. Be like, how was my day? My day was good. A highlight of your day, or something you're looking forward to. Pretty easy stuff to answer for anybody.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate you for answering. But how did the breaker room questions from Summer Book Club did go for you? Like, was it more organized than what we had last year?
Yes, it was more organized. I felt like we were left at most with like 30 seconds left. And so I would like do a quick speed round after. I'm like, hey, everybody, we're gonna do a quick speed round. Everybody just say one highlight of your day. And everybody's like, oh, eating something or going out to eat with my friends. So it was really fun.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate you for answering and also for raising your hand. Yes, guys. So that's it for the listen for instruction from main facilitators. Third one is use open-ended question to spark deeper conversation. And I would like to ask whoever has like any some sort of situation like this, and I think the perfect one I should ask, like all of you is perfect for me to ask. But I'd like to know Maria Carola's like point on this part. Go ahead, Maria.
I think for me, like the overall, I participate in book club,
Mm-hmm.
so having that practice, you kind of familiarize yourself with the material, and you get to apply that into your life. So then you
Mm-hmm.
could give out advice and experience to others, like a mentor program. Let's say if we have a student this year who's in nursing who never had experience of what to do, the steps, the course to take. I myself, since I'm a first gen, I could guide that student. So it's important to connect your experiences to the topic, but always make sure to relate that back to the student so that they gain a new insight, so they're prepared and create a stronger youth champions community.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Maria. And yes, it would really be great for you guys to be able to like even like what Kevin and Maria said, like connecting to the students means that you do have to ask how their day is going, what they're like those stuff, and also relating to them, especially if you have all of these breakout room questions. For example, I'd be like a question would say, "Oh, like um like why does learning money is important for you?" And then someone would say, oh, it's important for me so I know how to save, and you relate and you have to relate to that. It's like, oh yeah, I'd like to save too, and these are the things that really help me. So those are the things that would really help the students, and also spark deeper conversation with them. So thank you so much, Maria. Appreciate that. All right, so the fifth one or the fourth one, invite participation from everyone, especially quieter students. And you guys know here, you guys, like you, most of you, when you are in the breakout room when you were younger, you are mostly quiet. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm right, right? Kidding, kidding. But you guys know that there are times that you are just quiet. So for you guys to, and I know you guys are already confident enough, really confident, like from you what you are a few years back, that when you are in these breakout rooms and you notice that a student is quiet, or the room is quiet, of course, because it's not always that you're gonna be in that one breakout room with all the same students, right? It's always gonna be different. So there are times that you're gonna be in this quiet room of students and they're gonna be like, hey, like you should start with saying, "Hi everyone," say your name and state your name and stuff. And then you're going to go ahead and ask them a question, but before you will ask them that question, you have to answer the question yourself so that they can relate to that and they can start being comfortable. And then you're going to tell them that, "Hey, maybe I just want to ask who are you got like sorry. You're just going to ask them like whoever would like to answer the question first, they should just raise their hand or they just need to talk. But if no one answered, no one even raised their hand, just call on them. And that means that you are opening them up for discussion and they're going to answer. And if they're not comfortable for an answer, just ask them to type the message, but wait maybe 10 seconds at most till the answer. Not you do know what I'm talking about, right? Like when there are quieter students, you just have to let me see. Okay. So you just have to be more open with the students so they are comfortable. And once they are sharing their opinion about a certain topic, you do have to let them know, like, hey, thank you so much. You do have to compliment them. Thank you so much for answering the question. I really appreciate you for stepping up. So compliments comes a long way, guys. You have to compliment the student for speaking up, because not it takes a lot for a quiet students to speak up. And you guys know that as well, because maybe you have like quiet classmates and stuff like that. So it's really important for you guys to know to compliment them when they speak up. And And second one is when they already spoke up, you do have to relate to them, like what Maria said. Relate to their situation, relate to your situation, and say something about it. If you cannot relate, just make a comment as nicest as you can as possible. All right? All right. Okay, gotcha. And then acknowledge and connect ideas. Take note of standout students. We would like you guys to be able to also note to yourself who are those students who stand out to me, and let us know after the meeting, because we're actually going to list them up and maybe ask them for an interview and any other opportunities that the students can be in. Especially, like, for example, we have an alumni named Evelyn. I'm not so sure if Evelyn's here. Evelyn, are you here? Oh, Evelyn's here. Hi, Evelyn. Can you talk? Can you talk right now? Let's see. Oh, I think Evelyn might not be able to talk, but Evelyn is actually one of our alumni. She did the like our like video for you champions with all the cameras and everything. So yes, those are the type of standout students that we are looking for. Like of course all of you guys or all of our students are standouts, but we are mostly looking for those who can, like show what you like, more of like we wanted someone to talk, especially in interviews, which is why we keep a record of them. So yes, that is really important for us as well. And then if possible, record this session for review. You don't have to record, guys. You don't have to. I'm just gonna let you know you don't have to. This is not gonna be like Summer Book Club where we had to record every session, so please do not worry about that. And Catherine and any other alumni here experienced how hard it is. Not really hard, but tedious work of recording every session, right, Catherine? Yeah, so it's really very tedious. So you're not, it's okay if you can't record everything. No, you don't have to record anything at all. All right, do you guys have any question on this side? Nope, none? All right, go ahead to the next slide, Kim. Okay, so let's practice. Can you please like turn this PowerPoint off, Kim? That's all right. Cancel it. Okay, so I can see all of you guys here, and we're actually gonna practice. I'm gonna go ahead and give you like a question from one of our, let's just say, workbook. Let's see. Let me go ahead and check where that is, and I'm gonna tell you guys the instructions and everything. Wait, let me. Okay, EA stuff, curriculum. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this question from our curriculum that we have right now. Google Doc. All right. Okay, let's see. Key points. Okay, I think this is the perfect question that we can go ahead and make an example of. So the question is, what's one small risk you could take this week, even if it means doing it messy but brave? First of all, what we're gonna do is we're all gonna be students here. I'm gonna be a student here. Kim is gonna be a student. All of us are gonna be a student. But what happens is let's just say we are in a breakout room, like all of us. And what's gonna happen? I think we did it. We also did this last year with I remembered Maria, Evelyn, David. Maria, remember what we did last year? Where we had to like act like we are the leader or the break room leader, right? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do this year. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna practice on how to do the breakout room. I know you guys already know this, but I do want to let someone like, because there are new students here that just graduated college, and I do want them to know how to handle like breakout rooms and how to handle it effectively. So what's gonna happen is you were gonna think of this as a breakout room, and I'm gonna call in a name of who can handle this breakout room, and she would ask us to, answer this question. All of us will answer. This is gonna take time, but all of us are gonna answer, and then this is gonna be a popcorn style. However, she wants it to happen. All right. Or actually, you know what? Just call in 3 or 4 people, not all of us. It's gonna take a long time. All right. So, do you guys get my instructions, or do you have any other questions? In case you're gonna be the one to be, to be called at. Anyone? Any question? None? Are you guys ready? Are you? Okay, go ahead, Amy.
Oh, wait, so we're all gonna pretend to be students and then one of us has to act like the breakout leader? Is that what you meant?
Yes, one of
Oh,
us is to act as a breakout room leader, and we're all gonna be a student, and I'm gonna go ahead and call in someone who's gonna be a breakout room leader. And you for that breakout room leader that I'm gonna call on, you can call 3 or 4 people only, because it's gonna take a lot of time actually, since there's a lot of us here. So yeah, only call 3 or 4 people, and then we're done with this, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the other things that we have to talk about. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call on. Who should I call on? Evelyn Ortiz. Go ahead, Evelyn. And the question is on the chat.
Okay, so I'll initiative it. All right, so I'll be like, oh, "Hi guys, like welcome back." And then I'll like say like my name, and like my year and stuff. And before like we start the questions, I would want like them to participate, and I would ask them the question. I'd be like, "What's one small risk that you could take this week, even if doing it's like messy or brave?" And then I'd give them like a minute to think about it, and then after that, I would uh listen actively if anybody wants to take the initiative and participate first. If not, I can like popcorn it to a person, I guess. And then from there, the person that, says their response, they can popcorn to like another peer.
Okay. For that, Evelyn, can you please show an example? And this is a breakout room, so do what you gotta do and how to handle it. Like, talk to us like we're a student. Yes. And then call in 3 to 4 to share their opinion, and then let's go from there.
Like I can call anyone from the chat.
Yes, like for example, we just opened this breakout room, right? Like you would have to introduce yourself and then do what you gotta do when you're in the breakout room. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so let me restart all over. I'm pretty rusty. Okay. Hi, my name's Evelyn. I'll be leading this workshop. So we're gonna answer this question all together. What's one small risk you could take this week, even if it means doing it like all messy and brave? So I'll give you like a couple seconds to think about it. Okay. Anybody wants to take initiative? No. Okay. I'd like to call on Aaliyah Martinez.
Thank you for calling on me. I like that you gave us a few seconds to think because I actually like was trying to figure out what I would say, but like you giving me that time actually like something came into my head. So right now like I'm in my room and I'm an incoming freshman at Santa Cruz, so I think something I could do this weekend that's kind of messy but worth the risk and is brave is like starting to pack for college already and like really going through all of my clothes and all of the things I want to bring to college. Like I feel like for me like when I look forward to it in the future, it feels really messy, and I feel like it's gonna get messy before it gets good, kind of thing. So I think it's that for me is kind of like a risk because it's like I have to take out everything and then like go through everything and like yeah, just basically packing for college. So that's what I would say.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Would anybody want to go next? Or if not, Aaliyah can popcorn it to another person.
I'll popcorn it to Ashley Hernandez.
For me, I think something similar. I just moved into college, so I think one thing I could do is like start going to like because people keep going to people's room just to say hi, so I think maybe just doing that.
Okay, great. Do you want to popcorn it to another person?
Kevin?
For me, I would say something that might be how you call it messy but brave that I could do this week is trying out a new cooking recipe. I'm trying to get better at cooking or like just cooking, like learning how to cook new foods. And I feel like cooking has can always be very messy, but if you manage to do it correctly, you get a really nice reward, which is a delicious dish that you can eat. So that is what I'm trying to do this week.
Ooh. Has there been like any new recipes that you've been trying out to wanting to try out?
Not specifically. I'm just trying to learn like my mom's recipes right now. Just starting off with the basics, like just trying to build up a strong base before I build up.
Okay. Would you want to popcorn into the other person?
Yes, I think Shayla wants to go.
Sorry, are you calling me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought there's like other Shayla in here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Shayla. That's okay, Shayla. But yes, for me, what's one small risk you could take this week, even if it means doing it messy but brave? I miss gardening. So I am hoping to be able to garden this week because in the past I have already grown potatoes, cucumber, string beans, eggplants, and everything because gardening is very popular here in the Philippines and it's such a great activity as well. And I think I have what you call was like you can grow things out of your hand like when you're planting and I do that and I am really good at gardening, so that's one thing that I could grow, I could do maybe this week. One thing I would really like growing is I'm so sure you are familiar with this spring onions because it's so challenging, but it's worth it when you see them growing. So yeah, green thumb. Thank you, Aaliyah. But yeah, I do have a green thumb, guys. I can grow anything with my hand because I'm also very patient and also very, caring with everything that I grow in. So yeah, I think that's the one thing that I'm gonna do this week. That's very messy. I think it's a small risk in a way that I don't know, maybe I'm gonna get because last time when I did gardening, I did hurt my hand. So it's still a risk, right? So that's it for me. Thank you, Evelyn.
Do you want to popcorn into a different person?
We're gonna hear from one more, and that'll be from Sakura.
I guess to answer the question for, what thing I could, a small risk, there is some controversy going on about some programs at the school right now. So one thing I could do is, set up like posters I was thinking about in around to kind of like, advocate for the people who want to do certain things that they can't because they're in a certain program. So yeah,
Okay, great. Thanks. Thank you for all for participating. All of you guys had amazing responses.
All right, that's great, Evelyn. Thank you so much for being our leader. Guys, I would like you to clap if you can, because it takes a lot to being a leader, and all of you here are like all leaders. So thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate you. But yes, I do like the fact, Evelyn, that you start with like giving them time to answer, maybe like a minute. But it would vary, guys, because breaker room or sometimes breakout rooms that we create, like especially for the facilitators, they would only need like 3 minutes for you guys to be in a breakout room. Have you guys already experienced that, right? Like with breakout rooms, you are only there for 3 minutes. So the thing is, you would only maybe give them like 10 or 20 seconds to think. And that's already great. So that's one thing that I really love about it, Evelyn. And you telling them, asking them if who'd like to answer, and if they don't answer, you could just go ahead and call in someone and then popcorn it. That's one thing that I really like as well. And I do love the fact that you compliment, and that's really, really important, guys. When someone answers, you do have to compliment them, saying thank you, saying like a sense of appreciation and gratitude for them answering your question. And that's really one thing that I really like about it. And also, one thing that can maybe improve is also giving I do no, the fourth one is I do love the fact that you did ask a follow-up question to Kevin of what what he'd like to cook, and that's amazing because you're creating a conversation, and that means like a deeper connection like in the long run. And maybe the thing that can improve about it, it's not really a bad thing, but more of like giving your thoughts about a certain topic as well. If someone answers, maybe just give one thought and that's it, like literally that's it. And it's very good, Evelyn. Thank you so much for participating that part. And guys, I just would like to ask you one more thing. Do you guys have any questions about the breaker room that we have right now, like the practice that we have? Any questions at all? Anyone? All right, none. Thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and do the PowerPoint again, Kim. That's all right. Because we're gonna go through all of this in like 8 minutes, guys. All right. Is it ready, Kim? Okay, Amy, go ahead.
Sorry, I just came to me right now. So we don't have to like record anymore. Like I know because I know in the book club you had to. We don't have to no more. I guess.
No, you don't have to. Michelle did ask about that, and I was like, I don't. I think it's actually very tedious for them because there's 12 workshops, guys, and maybe you are gonna attend extra cohorts, and we're gonna talk about that, and you're gonna record it again. I was like, no, it's so tedious. We're just gonna go ahead and make it like maybe 2 alumni in one session or one VA and one alumni there, just so to monitor. So you don't have to do the recording anymore. All right. Any questions, Amy? All right. Thank you, Amy. Go ahead to the next slide, Kim. Thank you. Okay, so Kim's going to talk about this part. Go ahead, Kim.
Alrighty, hello everyone. So we will discuss about field trip volunteer roles. So first we have coffee pickup. So this role is usually assigned to someone who's driving to the venue. So you will first place the order in the Starbucks app in advance, of course, then pick it up at the nearest Starbucks location near to the venue. So yeah, second, the setup crew, you will help unload supplies from the car, set up signs, tables, registration, snacks, and other event materials. I just want to ask, can some of you raise your virtual hand if you have been assigned to this role in the past field trips? None? Alrighty. All right, okay. Um, yeah, Stacy. Yes, I believe Stacy. So thank you so much, Stacy. So next is the registration entertainment. This is for the facilitator. So we'll skip the part. Registration table. The registration table is where you welcome the students. You distribute the name tags, lanyards, check them in, of course, and help organize them into groups if needed. So social media team. You will capture behind the scenes photos, videos, interview students or staff facilitators for short clips. So next is chaperones. Chaperones, it's actually it depends if needed depending on the type of the event. So you will support student supervision throughout the day to help keep the group safe, engaged, on track. So usually the chaperones is needed during the campus tour. Yeah.
Mhm.
So moving on to
Also,
the oh sure, go
sorry, I'd
ahead.
like to add here. So for this, guys, for the volunteer roles and the field trip, this will vary. You guys will choose your own role if you are willing to participate on the field trip. You are not going to be assigned there. You're going to be the one to choose whichever is the most comfortable for you. If you cannot attend the field trip because of some sort of reason, so you would understand. But if you'd like to go to the field trip, we would really love for you to volunteer and choose any of these things that really fits you. And like I said, we won't assign you. You will be telling us what are the role that is most comfortable for you. Do you guys have any questions at this part? Okay, thank you. Go ahead to the next slide, Kim.
Alrighty, thank you, Sheila. So breakdown crew. You will help clean up pack materials and help or assist with loading the materials, the signs that you used to set up. You will have to help it bring it back or load the supplies back to Melissa's car. Melissa again, Melissa is our new event coordinator. You will see her on site. So next is the launch team. So you will help set up the food area, pick up the lunch, and help organize the food distribution. So next is we have game management. You will oversee the games, student activities, provide instruction and support. It simply means you will be facilitating a game. So next, we have extra hands. Um, this role is like you will float around to assist wherever needed. You can be a breakdown crew, you can be a launch team, you can be a game management, whatever. So water distribution, you can help distribute waters, supply runs, and also you support student support and etc. So next is the student departure check. um, this role, you need to ensure that the students who arrive independently are safely picked up before leaving. Next is the bus captains. These used to be bus riders. So we changed the name from bus riders to bus captains. So you will ride with students to and from the event, as you will have to assist them with check-in, and you will also lead fun activities like Kahoot on the bus. So next slide
Um,
is
Yeah, I'd just like to add a little bit as well. So for this part, guys, sometimes there might be time where you do have to do two roles. Like for example, like you chose social media because you like taking pictures, right? But maybe if there's like we have like a less people because some things had gone like a little bit, like maybe there's an emergency. We'd like to have like we'd love to for you to do like to give us an extra hands at some point. But yes, our goal this year is like you only will have one role, hopefully. But if we do need extra hands, we would love to for you guys to be able to volunteer to that as well. Go ahead, Kim.
alrighty. Thank you, Sheila. On to the next slide, we have care team. Care team, you will have to check in with the donors, other volunteers, and also special guests. We need to ensure that they feel welcome and supported during the field trip. Also, next is the timer manager. Sometimes it is needed, sometimes it's not, so it's gonna be depending on what type of field trip. So the timer manager is the role is to track the event schedule, give time cues to speakers and facilitators to stay on track. So next, the last one will be the AV lead. You support the sound, music, slides, and other tech needs to keep the event running smoothly. By the way, we have 6 field trips. So you are allowed to join or participate in the 6 field trips if you want to, of course. But you can actually join as many as field trip as you want. We know that the last field trip, as many of you has experienced the last field trip, some of you may know we've only had few volunteers. And we are hoping for more meaningful field trips, and it would be possible when more people volunteering. Volunteers will not just gain 5 points each, 5 points that you participate, but of course you will bring impact to each students live and an enriching experience. So that's all for me. I'm gonna pass it on to Sheila. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna add something. So as we improve the field trips experience for everyone, we might need to add more unique and new roles as we go along. So that's it. I'm gonna pass it on to Sheila.
All
Thank you.
right. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you. Yes, guys. Please, I know we're like like we're like at time right now, but I'd like to ask for maybe 8 minutes with you guys because I'm gonna talk about the points that you're gonna have this year. Is that all right? All right, thank you. Okay, go to the next slide, Kim. We're gonna go over this like quickly as we can. Okay, so first, this is actually your point system. First is for workshop. You guys know this. You for what you will earn 2 points for workshop. 1 point is for attendance. You have to have your camera on and also unmute when you need to. But if you are having problem with your camera on or like your audio, you have to let us know so that we can consider your participation. So there's 3 criteria for you guys to get 1 point: attendance, assignment, turning on time, and also camera on. Like I said, if you can put your camera on and if you cannot unmute yourself, you have to let us know for us to be able to like consider your participation point. So that's 1 point. Second point for that workshop is attendance and completed post survey. So there's still 2 points there. And then for this one, that really is very important. And you guys, some of you guys already experienced this last year. We have extra cohorts. So for an alumni like you, if you are running out of points, you can actually attend one or more extra cohorts as long as it's a banning cohort, which is in morning. So first of all, you will gain 1 point for attending that cohort. As mentioned, you have to stay there at least 30 minutes, or you have to stay in every class. You have to stay at least 30 minutes before we can consider your attendance. So yes, for this extra cohort that you will attend to in banning, what happens is you don't even have to submit your workbook and your survey. As long as you've already submitted a workbook and survey on your main or alternative cohort. So you can attend alternative cohort or your main cohort and then send a survey for that. You only need to send one survey and one workbook. But for this extra cohorts, you will gain 1 point even without doing the survey and workbook for an extra cohort only. So we will only consider it as an extra cohort, of course, if you are attending more than one cohort and only if it's from banning. So you may join as many extra cohorts as you'd like, as long as it's a banning cohort. And once you have submitted at least one workbook and survey from the original or alternative cohort, you only need to attend at least an extra cohort in banning to earn 1 point each. For example, you are absent for 2 weeks, or you did not attend for 2 weeks because of a busy schedule or anything in particular. You can just go ahead and attend an extra cohort. Let's just say you lost 4 points. You can attend a banning cohort, 4 banning cohorts, and you'll earn those 4 points. Is it understandable, guys? Or do you guys have any question about that part? Good? Understandable? Okay, that's great. And then for workshop weekly cohorts, like I'll say actually, this is not a weekly cohort meeting. This is actually a field trip. I'm so sorry, guys. For this third one, 2 points. This is actually a points for your field trip. 2 points for attending the field trip. 1 point for bringing your name tag, because you guys will be given a name tag and you do have to save the name tag and give it back again to earn 1 point. So that's 3 points. The fourth point is to complete the post survey, and the fifth point is if you are a bus captain, if you are riding a bus with the students. So you'll earn 5 points for that field trip. If you can't ride a bus, then that's only 4 points. And then for Ignite Speaker Series, you guys know this, you will earn 1 point for attending with camera on, and then 1 point for completing the post survey, and also attending the Ignite as well. So do you guys have any questions about this part? No? Okay, that's great. Go ahead to the next slide, Kim. Thank you. Okay, so as I keep saying, guys, you have to for you guys to be an effective alumni leader, you do have to lead with integrity, humility, and purpose. Communicate clearly and respectfully. We would like you to do that with the students and also with our school, with our facilitators as well. Build inclusive and supportive communities. Mentor with heart and intentionality. Show up, take initiative, and follow through, and celebrate others and keep growing as a leader. Go ahead to the next slide, Kim. Okay, so we do have a commitment form that you guys have to sign. We will just send it to you via email, but I would like to open the space for 3 minutes for you guys if you have any questions, especially about the new points that you guys learn about. Do you guys have any questions about that? Because that is the most important thing. Anyone?
I have a
Woo!
question.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, did I cut anyone off?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
So if let's say like we're dorming like farther away, so since we can't attend field trips, we can make it up with the ignites and with the banning sessions, or was it just with the banning sessions?
Um, with the Ignite, yes, definitely, because that is a bonus class. You can attend Ignites and earn 2 points for that. If we have Ignites, we have 3 Ignites per year. And yes, you can also make up for the points that you lost. If you can't attend a field trip, guys, like that's 4 points, right? Then do a banning class if you want to earn the point. So that is the thing. If you lose a point, then attend a banning class. So that's what's gonna happen. Any questions? Any other questions, Amy?
No, I'm
All right.
good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Catherine, do you have any question?
Yeah, my question was very similar. It was to ask if the field trips were mandatory or not, but you basically just answered.
All right. It is. We would really love for you guys to be on one of our field trips because it is really amazing to communicate with the students, to see the students, and do all of these things. The task that you're gonna deal with is also not like let's just say, Kevin, what did you think about doing the field trip as a volunteer last time as well? Like, was it hard? Was it heavy? What are your thoughts about it?
I thought it was pretty fun. I don't think it was that demanding. It was really fun because then you just gotta interact with the students. You know, you gotta see, like, usually I'm not in LA most of the time. So when I am at the field trips, I'm like, oh, you're seeing me on Zoom, you know? So it's like finally putting two and two together. So I think it was pretty fun.
That's amazing. Thank you, Kevin. I'd also like to hear Stacy's comments first about being because she always volunteer when she goes to field trip. What do you think about the field trip, Stacy?
We need more people. Send help.
uh, I like the work. Did the work is does the work I like sorry. Does the field trip is the field trip demanding or like what is it? Like what does it look like for you?
I think closer towards the end of the field trip when we start breaking down, like it's kind of hard to like um get people together because like everyone's like everywhere after lunch or during lunch. So it's just kind of hard to like get people to like do their roles at the end. But yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun still, right, Stacy?
Yeah, it's really fun. I really like watching the students like enjoy like what we provide for them. So yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you, Stacy. And please do not be scared about those roles that you see, guys. Like I said, it can only be 1 or 2 roles, but it's not really that heavy as long as there's a lot of you in there. And we would also love for you guys to be able to enjoy and contribute at the same time. It's really gonna be amazing if you're there. But if you cannot, for some certain reasons, like for example, if you guys have any family emergencies, any plans at all, it's okay. You can make up for the points by going to the banning cohort, all right? But we really need you guys to volunteer if you can. If you cannot, we understand. But yeah, thank you so much for that, Stacy. And then someone asked a question, or Aliyah asked a question. Do we need to notify YC team or just attend the extra cohorts? You do have to notify us because you will ask us what are the schedules for banning, and we will give it to you. So you will notify us and letting us know of. Also in the chat, you have to let us know which banning cohort you attended to. Like, hey, I attended this as an extra cohort, stuff like that, or also send us an email. And like I said, it's really not too much work. You just have to attend and do a breakout room, and you will earn a point for that. But yes, we do need you guys to attend the field trip if you can, because we do need more people for that, guys. I really hope you can. These sessions will start September 2nd. And we're gonna go ahead and send you the schedule on Monday because we already assigned you to each of your cohort, and we'll send it to you by Monday. All right. And if you guys cannot attend your present cohort, you can always attend an alternative one. You just have to let us know, okay? Okay. And I think that's all, guys. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. We're gonna go ahead and send you guys a commitment form as well. And I think that's all. I've already gone over time. Thank you very much. And thank you so much for signing up to our Alumni Leadership Program. No, not program. Alumni Institute, Leadership Institute. Thank you so much. And bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you. Bye, Emily. Bye, Catherine. Bye, Kaylee. Bye.